sick of this Norman collecting already.
How is that possible? Everyone knows you love him. You've even got one on your umbrella.
Rose, better not to mention the mascot.
It gets long.
I love long stories. Go ahead, lay it on us.
Okay, but don't say I didn't warn you. This little guy here? You can pull out his head to stretch out his neck, like a giraffe.
That's what you meant by it gets long?
Same goes for the nose, too. Max length, 1.5 times its height.
Ew, that's not even a Norman anymore.
That's right. This thing's like a talisman, an amulet, a rabbit's foot, a periapt, that sort of thing.
I don't quite get it, but sure.
A charm you carry because it's special to you, right?
Not really. It was given to me, so I put it on.
Well, that was easier than we thought.
This looks like an auditorium of sorts for the believers.
Sure looks like a small crowd. Here you go!
Can you tell me the names of the seraphim who hold the utmost power, known as the Five Lords?
Museth! Oh, and Eumacia!
Hyanawa and Almanac!
Correct. Now, can you tell me the name of the last one, the seraph who's worshipped here at the Shrine Church?
Motellus!
That's right. Motellus is the seraph who has given the entire Glenwood continent his blessing.
The seraph worshipped at the Shrine Church is Motellus?
The Five Lords, huh? Big movers and shakers.
I bet Motellus would know something about how to stand against the Lord of Calamity. He's got to.
Is he really all that?
Well, he's the leader of the Five Lords after all.
You must be Soray. Welcome to the Roland's Church headquarters. I heard you were to visit. Please, come on in.
It's more magnificent than I'd even imagined.
The architecture definitely dates it to the height of the era of Asgard.
Glad to see you're impressed, but don't let your guard down.
This inscription concerns the trial of the shepherd, and the spiritual powers he obtains upon clearing it.
Could the spiritual powers...
Be real?
Buzz, 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 buzz. Be real, real bees. Oh, bees everywhere.
Just possibly. It's like the lettering's meant to tell us something.
But it's all gibberish. It must be some kind of code.
Well, it does involve sensitive info. Maybe there's a hint to crack the code somewhere.
Hey, what does the big rock thing say?
I'm afraid I'm not really sure. The inscription is written in some sort of cipher, and the key to interpreting it is handed down only from pope to pope.
So, I guess we'll have to get the Pope to read it then, huh?
Surrey!
Something's wrong. Let's get out of here!
I don't feel so good. What is going on?
It's a Hellions domain, just like when we fought Heldalf! They're alive, but...
It's like they've been turned to stone.
Going home already, shepherd?
Huh?
I am Cardinal Fortin of the Church of Rowlands.
This domain, is it yours?
Ah, so you can still move. Why don't you lend me your powers? For the sake of the people, of course.
They asked me the same thing in Highland.
I hardly think myself the equal of a Philistine like Bartlow.
Sounds like something a Philistine would say.
Charming, but sticks and stones and so on, young lady.
Ooh, she's good.
I have but one wish. To see my empire overcome this tumultuous era of chaos. A task only possible if the people are united. But Rowlands is far too expansive to unify the people through mere patriotism alone. Shepherd, do you know exactly what it is that the state has used for eons to keep an entire country in line?
Is it faith?
Yes, faith. It is the belief in their own salvation that inspires in people the greatest sense of unity when they band together against outsiders who share different values. Meaning that my church itself should serve as the cornerstone for all of Rowlands.
Maybe in your mind.
It is but the vision of one who would guide the people. With the name and power of the shepherd, more people than ever can be brought to salvation.
Then you should cooperate with the Knights. Wouldn't that really be what's best for everyone?
I would welcome their efforts if they would simply bend to my will and do as I command. Even if they are a pack of loutish meatheads who can't figure out that their pope abandoned them.
Wait a minute, the Pope just ran away? You didn't have him locked up?
I am not a street thug, child. The Pope, Macedra, I should say, left of his own accord. Abandoning his duty to both the Empire and his followers. What, pray tell, would you call such a man?
Pretty irresponsible, if what you're saying is true.
Irresponsible is one word, and still there are so many fools out there who trust in such a coward. The Knights, for example. In order to bring the people together, we must find Macedra and give him his due punishment.
Punishment?
Yes, the same punishment that befell those uncivil enough to mistrust me.
Then we have a problem. We need the Pope to tell us the meaning of the inscription.
Why? Cooperate with me and it won't be necessary.
I need to know. No matter what.
Ah, I see. That's very unfortunate. So then you mean to say...
What the?
My body!
that you reject my vision!
Saray! Let's go!
We're leaving.
What? They broke through my domain and connected with the Seraphim, if only just for a moment. Oh, will I relish this!
We disappeared? What the hell was that?
It's called the Spectral Cloak.
You've been practicing in secret, haven't you? That was sweet!
We'll talk later. We've got to flee to the Knight's Tower.
Found it. Totally found it.
Gotta dash. You go on ahead.
Okay!
The Pope fled of his own volition?
I'm sorry I couldn't get more details. We were sort of running for our lives.
No, that is more than enough. I'm just relieved that you weren't captured.
Thanks for saving us back there.
It's the least I could do.
Seraph Miclio, my humble admiration for your bravery.
It's nothing, really.
It is nothing. All you did was blind her temporarily.
We have to do something about her domain.
Those powers might help. Let's get the Pope to decipher that inscription.
That'll be tough if we don't know where he is. The Knights have been hunting him for a year now with no success.
Yeah, but they were assuming the whole time that the Cardinal was behind the disappearance. Guess what? I think I know where Popadope might be.
You do?
The village of Gadadin on the southern part of the continent. We won't know for sure until we check it out, of course.
How did you get that information?
Well, let's just call it an industry secret. You know how it is.
Of course. I should have expected no less from the wife of the shepherd. Let us send a search team to Gadadin.
Hold on a minute. The Cardinal already expects that our side will be searching for the Pope.
A highly visible squadron of knights would essentially be a bright pink arrow pointed straight at him.
However,
We can operate covertly in small numbers. Let us handle Gadadin.
But that's far too much to ask.
Chill, Captain, we got this. What is it they say? Pope springs eternal?
Abandon Pope! All ye who, don't go to Gadadin.
Okay, settle down.
My thanks, gentle shepherd.
Actually, as for what you can do in return, do you suppose we could get a pass to Roland's? I might be mistaken for an ally of the Highland Army otherwise.
I have seen for myself the quality of your character. I shall prepare it immediately.
Thank you. That's a load off my mind.
There is something I would like to impart to you as well. Would you please step outside for a moment? Do you remember the art I used when we fought against one another? That is the Lion's Howl, an art passed down through our band of knights. I and my younger brother Boris are the only ones alive who know it. But now I pass it to you as well. Wilt thou accept?
Yes.
Lion's Howl! Well, you're a fast learner. I must apologize that this feeble art is all an oaf like me may offer you.
Don't say that. It's incredible. Thank you so much, Captain Sergei.
You and I stand as equals. You may call me Sergei.
Then you may call me Saray.
Saray, I am loath to believe the Pope just abandoned his post on us. But I also sense that there may be another side to this unfortunate story.
I understand. We'll find the Pope and come back with the truth.
Godspeed.
Rose, was it the scattered bones who found the information on the Pope?
Maybe. Seeing where the church's money was going gave us a little hint.
That's what I thought. You guys sure don't operate in the same way that the knights do.
Course not! An assassin's guild can't function without proper intel.
Assassins. Right.
Here is your pass, Saray.
Thank you. Our travel should be much easier now.
I wish it were so. But we've received word that Byroclef Ridge, which leads to Gadaden, has been blocked by rock slides.
We could have been on the ridge right now.
If only we'd been a little bolder.
Rose! My punchline!
What's the plan?
You'll have to go through Cambria Caverns, south of the Meadow of Triumph.
An underground passage, huh? No problem.
That's your thing, isn't it?
You bet it is.
A Hellion! Is it one of the Cardinal's guards?
Saray, we have to trick the guard into thinking we're not here somehow.
We made it!
Think we lost the Cardinal with that?
I sure hope so.
Ugh, I ate too much today. My stomach's all achy.
Oh my, you shouldn't stuff yourself like that, Rose.
By the way, I was curious. Can Seraphim get upset stomachs or gain weight?
To say it in a fairy tale sort of way, your thoughts become reality.
What's that supposed to mean?
We won't gain weight from consuming calories, but we will from thinking, I'll gain weight if I eat this much.
Whoa! So does that mean you'll be okay as long as you don't think like that?
No. Denying the reality of things leads to malevolence. A seraph must not be detached from reality. So at the end of it all, you could say we're the same as humans.
This is so confusing. It's around here, right? The caverns or whatever, I mean.
Cambria Caverns. He said they were south of the Meadow of Triumph. This aroma.
There must be herbs around here.
Is that a monolith?
Wait, that's...
Do you really think we can get through this way?
Don't worry.
You sound pretty confident. Is it just a hunch?
No. I can feel the wind.
There's nothing in the universe cooler than a secret passageway.
especially one underground.
Totally! A maze of twisty little passages with exits galore to who knows where!
Like the back of a waterfall, or the bottom of an old abandoned well.
Yes! Nickleo gets it!
Glad someone gets it, because I don't.
I don't want to get it.
Boys just love things like this.
In this case, I don't know about boys so much as...
Children, right?
Saray, I'm ready.
Armored centipedes take a low stance when they go for an attack.
Meaning we should attack when it takes that low position.
Lion Tower!
Lunar
Ready?
Strain!
Ready? Strike! Lion Tower! Ready? No escape! How's this?
Rid these demons!
Ready? No escape! Sweet dreams!
Blades of Ice! Ice Reaver!
Be gone! Strike! How's this? Not yet!
Ice! Ha! Rid these demons!
Now's my chance!
You can't just swing your sword around and win.
What about swinging an umbrella around?
Saray, look carefully at the ground. Saray, look around you. There might be something nearby. It seems there's a treasure chest near us. Wait, that's...
Let's do this! Back off! Strike!
Sleeping Dragon! Red Ensign! Prepare yourself! Jade Luminescence! Who's next?
I better get it
Ready?
together.
Take this!
Strike! How's this?
Blood! Take this!
How's this?
This is it!
Luna Street! Be done! Strike!
Like
It's over!
this is my
Ready?
home.
Lion Temple right! Let's get him! Ha! That's
Take
the way! Ready? No escape! Everyone okay?
Saray, look around you. There might be something nearby.
You were just waiting for me to pick you up, weren't you?
Ready, Mikleo?
What a wishy-washy, wimpish wussy.
Quit it with the wordplay and just fight already.
It can call for help, so we should defeat it first.
Back off!
Don't let up!
Ready? No escape! How's this? Hang on, everyone! Searching courage!
Wind flow!
Ready? Strike! It's over!
Bring these demons!
Bird is the
Ready?
word.
It's over!
Cleaver!
Now then,
Be gone!
Phoenix
This
Pearl.
isn't over!
Flame.
Disappear!
Lion's
Try
Howl!
this!
This isn't over!
Phoenix Pearl.
Sleeping dragon! Take this!
Searching
Lion's
courage!
Howl!
How's this?
Who's next?
Crimson Bridge.
Glimmer dragon! Disappear!
Purging flame
The
surrounds
power
me.
of purification ain't no joke!
There may be some herbs out here. Be on the lookout for them.
I think we're close to the exit. Probably.
Did you feel it too?
The wind? I think I kind of did.
Hell yeah, we're home free! Praise the sun! It looks like I spoke too soon.
A Hellion!
A griffin? What is it doing in a place like this?
Is it bird or beast?
Yeah, the last thing we need is a bunch of flocking griffins.
Rose, a nice young lady really shouldn't...
Come on! I didn't mean it like that!
Choose your birds more carefully.
Come here, Sleeping Dragon!
Back off! It's over! Ready? No escape! This isn't over! Too close! Be gone! It's over!
Fracture ice!
Lion's Howl! Ready? Strike!
Water! Shred my
Lion's Howl! This isn't over!
Glimmer Dragon!
Rid these demons! Smite them
Yeah.
alive! Resilient
Eyes on the prize!
It won't end here! Be gone!
Offer your protection!
Back off! I won't lose! It won't end here! Back off!
Raging Tide!
I won't lose! It won't end here! This isn't over!
Ice Reaver!
I won't lose!
Go under!
I won't lose! It won't end here!
This is my path!
I won't lose!
Flames of Crimson! Pyrogenic Rain!
Ice!
Now then!
Rid these demons!
Back off!
This doesn't look
I need
good!
a hand!
Lord of Fire!
Lion's Howl!
power.
No escape! Back off!
No escape!
Be
Purgatory of
gone!
Flame!
No escape!
Ice!
Burn! Burn away!
Be gone!
Pillars of
No escape! Not yet!
Vermilion! Now's my chance!
Lion's Howl! It's over!
Rain of Fire!
Back
Burn
off!
away!
Too close! Ha!
Burn!
Lion's Howl!
Trip
Strike! It's over!
Rain of
Be
Fire!
gone! Lion's Howl! Rose, get back
Lord
to!
of Fire!
Lion's Howl! Back off!
Release my Spirit Rhapsody!
Healing powers!
Be gone!
Purgatory
No
of
escape!
Flame!
This isn't over!
Smite the malevolence!
This isn't over!
Purgatory of Flame!
Ice!
Blood Moon!
Lord of
Break
Water!
through!
One's tough!
Burning
Don't slack on
Shard!
defense!
Burn! Break through! Burn away!
Open the floodgates!
Vermilion
Bubble
Crimson!
arrow!
Burn away!
Burst!
Release my Spirit Rhapsody!
Spirit cleansing! Elixir fatigue! Breakdown!
Burn
Open
away!
the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Blue
Vermilion
flurry!
Crescent!
Spirit cleansing! Elixir fatigue! Breakdown!
May your soul
Break on through!
Red Crimson Red!
Blue flurry! Ocean blitz! Blue
Take
flurry!
this!
Burst! Open the
that
floodgates!
it?
Bubble arrow!
Go under! Our best!
Burst!
Glimmer Drive on the Crimson Bridge!
Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Spirit cleansing! Elixir protect! Breakdown! As your assault!
May your soul
Blue flurry!
Crimson Take this!
Breakdown!
Afraid not!
Ocean blitz!
Dragon!
Break on through!
Jar
Burst!
my foes!
Breakdown!
Flames of Crimson! Pyrogenic Rain!
Blue flurry! Open the floodgates! We'll
Flames
skip out!
of Frenzy!
Burst!
Glimmer Dragon!
Blue flash!
Got it! Unleash your hidden powers!
Blue flurry!
Take this! Lila! Lord of Fire! Come forth!
Burst!
Release my Spirit
Ocean
Rhapsody!
blitz!
Burning Shards! Pillars of Flame!
Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Ocean blitz!
Vermilion Crescent!
As your
Set
assault!
them! Pillars of
Blue
Flame!
flurry! Breakdown!
Burn away! Pillars of Flame! Burning Shards!
Burst!
Rain of Fire!
Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! Ocean blitz! As your assault!
Glimmer
Burst!
Dragon!
Ocean
Spirit
blitz!
Crimson!
Blue flurry!
Jar my
Breakdown!
foes!
Blue flurry! Rose, get back!
Purging
Bubble
Flames
arrow!
of Frenzy!
Breakdown!
Blitz Bomb! This is my path!
Now then!
Blue flurry! Breakdown! Burst!
Look on
Open the floodgates! Bubble arrow! What a formidable opponent!
You are not ready to command the wind yet.
I hate the wind. Huh?
Edna!
You alright?
I just slipped is all.
Boy, we can't take Lady Edna anywhere, can we?
Lady Meebo is talking.
Some of us are low on health.